Today we're going to talk about one of the human body's greatest mysteries.
Woo! Yeah.
Woke up in the morning, felt a little breeze. A tiny little toot turned into a sneeze. My friends all screamed,
"Oh man, what's that smell?"
I just grinned and said it's my fart spell.
Welcome to Bill Knows Best. This is where we mix science with humor to make learning fun. And let me just say, if you think this video is about something trivial, you're wrong. We're diving into the science of farting, from what you eat to what you produce. So, hit that like button, subscribe, and don't miss the full version of the song you just heard at the end of the video. It all starts when you take that first bite of food. In that moment, you're determining the fate of your business meetings, romantic dates, and the most important moments of your life. When you swallow food along with some air, it mixes with stomach acid and enters your intestines, embarking on a 6-meter journey at a painfully slow pace to reach the end of your gut. And that's where the real party begins. Thanks to bacteria that look like they've walked straight out of Mad Max. These bacteria thrive in the harshest conditions. When we eat foods containing indigestible sugars like fructose and raffinose, they reach the large intestine, where bacteria ferment and feast on them. The result? A massive bacterial party that produces gases like nitrogen, carbon dioxide, methane, and hydrogen sulfide. Nitrogen, carbon dioxide, and methane are odorless, but hydrogen sulfide can clear a room. You might find it interesting to know which foods produce the most gas, so you can decide whether to eat less or more of them. At the top of the list are beans and legumes, especially black beans, pinto beans, and lentils. A single serving of beans can produce up to 10 times more gas. In second place are cruciferous vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, kale, and Brussels sprouts. These are rich in soluble fiber and sulfur, which bacteria convert into hydrogen sulfide, smelling like rotten eggs. And in third place we have onions and garlic. Even small amounts can cause excessive and sometimes smelly flatulence. These foods are called FODMAPs, foods that are harder to digest and keep your gut bacteria busy. So if you want to throw a wild party, mix them all together and let your surroundings know they're about to witness a storm. And remind them to wear masks and avoid lighting matches nearby because intestinal gas is flammable. According to the laws of physics, the faster the gas exits through a narrower passage, the louder the fart. But there's no explanation for why we always feel the need to fart at the most awkward times. I'm sure you all have a story about this. Share it in the comments. But why are we embarrassed by the sound of a fart? It's because farts are associated with the anus, which in many cultures is considered something shameful or taboo. Meanwhile, farting is a natural process, and even your favorite celebrity, if they're healthy, farts up to 14 times a day. Think about it, if you heard this sound from a bird in a tree, people would probably gather around to film it. But if you let one rip, they'll keep their distance. Did you know that farting has played an important role in human relationships? In different cultures, farting has different meanings. For example, in Japan, farting in public is seen as something funny and even entertaining. In some African tribes, farting after a meal is a sign of satisfaction with the food. But in Western culture, farting is considered embarrassing, and people try to hold it in for hours, keeping it a secret between themselves and nature. But does farting have any benefits? Yes. Farting is a sign of good health. If you don't fart, gas builds up in your intestines, causing pain and discomfort. Some studies even suggest that the smell of farts, in small amounts, can be beneficial for your health. So, the next time you fart, see it as a sign of wellness. While some people don't value this pressurized air, and others see it as rude, did you know there are official farting competitions? The record for the longest fart belongs to a British man who managed to fart for 2 minutes and 42 seconds, earning a spot in the Guinness Book of World Records. Yes, this is a real record, and if you think farting doesn't require skill, try breaking it. Besides humans, cows and elephants are among the biggest producers of farts. They even harm the environment with their emissions. But animals like ants and bees can't fart at all. They have a different digestive system that doesn't allow gas production. So, if you ever see an ant fart, know that it's not an ordinary ant. You've just met Ant-Man. If you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button and share it with your friends.
Fart, 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 stinking up the air. People run away, but I just don't care. Fart, 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 loud and proud and free. Laugh it off, cause it's just me. Woke up in the morning, felt a little breeze. A tiny little toot turned into a sneeze. My friends all screamed.
Oh man, what's that smell?
I just grinned and said it's my fart spell. Fart, 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 stinking up the air. People run away, but I just don't care. Fart, 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 loud and proud and free. Laugh it off, cause it's just me. At a party, cool, just hanging loose. Let one rip, now the room's on the loose. Someone yelled,
Yo, who dropped the bomb?
I said, relax, it's just my thunder song. Farthing's natural, yeah, we all do it. But mine's an art, I'm a pro, admit it. Don't hold it in, just let it fly. Next time you'll laugh instead of cry. Fart, 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 stinking up the air. People run away, but I just don't care. Fart, 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 loud and proud and free. Laugh it off, cause it's just me. Hey, that's my fart anthem. Hope it didn't clear the room. If you survive the smell, do me a solid. Smash that subscribe button on Bill Knows Best. Why? Cause Bill knows best. Unlike my digestive system. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out.
Oh my God, you subscribed? This is the greatest moment in the history of YouTube.